Good morning, my dear students. Om Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amrutam Gamaya Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Good morning, my dear students. Today I am going to teach maths for grade 1, that is class 1. Pre-number concept, lesson number 1, pre-number concepts. These concepts like big, small, heavy, more, less, tall, short, long, short, okay, above, on, in, inside, outside, near, far. These concepts you are familiar with already. You have studied in the class UKG. Alright, the same concepts let me revise. That is a pre-number concepts. That's a pre-number concepts. Okay, let's start learning pre-number concepts once again. You all guys were familiar with these concepts. Okay, you are already worked in UKG. The same will be revised. Okay. Shall we do the revision work? That's pre-number concept. Okay, let's start. Things around us are either big or small, heavy or light, or tall or short. Right? The most of the things we see around us, at your home, at your outside your home, at the school, okay, when you go to the bus stop, when you go to a garden, you see many things like plants, poles, balloons, okay. These you are going to see in and around your house, okay. See, things around us are either big or small, heavy or light, tall or short. Okay, so let's read the story. Let's read the story. You are already familiar with the story called A Thirsty Crow. A Thirsty Crow. The same story is repeated here. Let's read the story, The Thirsty Crow. The Thirsty Crow. One hot day, a thirsty crow was flying in search of water. Flying in search of what? Water. What is flying? The crow is flying. Why is flying? What it's searching? It's searching for water. Because it's a hot day, the crow is very thirsty. Thirsty means ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಬಾಯಡಿಕೆ ಅಥವಾ ನೀರಡಿಕೆ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ನೀರು ಕುಡಿಬೇಕಾದಾಗ ಬಾಯಿ ಒಣಗಿರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, that is called thirst. That's why this story is A Thirsty Crow. Thirsty Crow. Crow andre kage. Okay. One hot day, a thirsty crow was flying in search of water. Okay. It saw a pot and flew down to the pot. Flew down means hari pot samipeka hoitu anta. Flew down. It saw ad nortu. See, saw, seen. See past tense saw. Hauda? See, saw, seen. It saw a pot and flew down to the pot. Okay. Oh, the water is at the bottom of the pot. What shall I do now? It asked himself. Okay, the crow asked himself, What shall I do now? Oh, the water is at the bottom of the pot. What shall I do now? Bottom means what? Bottom means ತಳಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಒಂದು ಬಾಟ್ಲಲ್ಲಿ ನೀರು ಪೂರ್ತಿ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಲೆವೆಲಿಗೆ ಬಂತು ಅಂದರೆ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಬಾಟಮ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್. ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಬಾಟಮ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್. ಓಕೆ, ಪಾಟ್ ಕೂಡ ತಳ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಪಾಟ್ ಕೂಡ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ತಳ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಆ ತಳದ ಸಮೀಪಕ್ಕಿಂತ ವಾಟರ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್. ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ದ ವಾಟರ್ ಈಸ್ ಎಟ್ ದ ಬಾಟಮ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಪಾಟ್. Right? The water is at the bottom of the pot. What shall I do now? It asks himself. Next, it saw some pebbles. It saw some pebbles lying outside the pot. Lying outside the pot. Pebbles means ಸಣ್ಣ ಸಣ್ಣ ಕಲ್ಲುಗಳು. Here, pebbles refers as a small stones. Alright, that's called pebbles. Small things, a small stones. That's called pebbles. Here, it is referred as a small stones. Pebble means a small stones. Right? It saw some pebbles laying outside the pot. Laying means ಬಿದ್ದಿದ್ದಲ್ಲಿ. Laying outside, inside, outside. ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಬಿದ್ದಿತ್ತು, outside. Okay? Here it is called outside. Outside the pot. Outside the pot. Someone is calling outside your door. Outside your house door. Outside. ಹೊರಗಿಂದ ಯಾರೋ ಕರೀತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. Right? That you used to say, right? The same thing, it is outside. It saw some pebbles laying outside the pot. Outside the pot. And the crow had an idea. What it had? It had an idea. Idea means what? ವಿಚಾರ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ನಮಗೊಂದು ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಹೊಳಿತದಲ್ಲ, that is called an idea. That is called an idea. I will drop these pebbles inside the pot one by one. What it thought? What the idea it got? I will drop these pebbles by holding in my mouth with my beak. This is called beak. Okay? I will drop these pebbles inside the pot one by one. See the very cleverity of the crow is it doesn't disturb the pot, because if it does something to the pot will break down, and whatever the water he got, he is going to lose. So he thought the water is already at the bottom level, and it thought it had an idea. It saw some pebbles laying outside the pot, and the crow had an idea that I will drop these pebbles inside the pot one by one. One by one. Inside means outside ಇರೋದನ್ನ inside ತಂದು ಆ ಪೀಬಲ್ಸ್ನ ಬಾಟಮಲ್ಲಿ ನೀರು ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಆ ನೀರಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕಿದಾಗ ಆ ವಾಟರ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್, ಆ ಬಾಟಮ್ಗೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಆ ಪೀಬಲ್ ಹೋಗಿ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತವೆ, ಆ ವಾಟರ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ರೈಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಮೇಲ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ರೈಟ್? ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ಸೈಟ್. ವಾಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಡಸ್? ಇಟ್ ಡ್ರಾಪ್ಸ್ ದ ಪೀಬಲ್ಸ್ ವಿಚ್ ಇಸ್ ಲೈಂಗ್ outside the pot. It picked up with his beak. This is called beak because it's not having hands. Right? It, with the help of beaks, it collects one by one pebbles, picked them and dropped it into the water. Dropped it into the water. And the water level rised. And the water level rises. Okay? I will drop these pebbles inside the pot one by one. One by one. Okay. Soon the water come up. Come up. Where the water was? The water was bottom of the pot. The pebbles which were laying outside the pot, it picked up one by one and dropped into the pot. Hence, the water level comes up. The water level comes up. Soon the water came up. Come, came, come. Come, came. Okay, right, see here. Soon the water came up. Up andre ಮೇಲೆ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡ್ತು. Pebbles ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೋಗಿ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು you try it at your home. Try it at your home. Take a glass. Okay. Take some water at the bottom level. Put some stones or marbles into the glass. See the water level what happens? See the water level what happens? It rises upward because the pebbles settle down and the water level comes up. Alright? Soon the water came up. The crow drank. Past tense. Because we are telling the story which was happened in the past. So, each and every word in the story was past. Flew. Saw. Alright? Next is had. Have had. Here came. Come, came up. Drink, drank. Past tense. Soon the water came up. The crow drank the water and flew away happily. It drank the water. It reaches to its beak. When it's picked the pebbles and put it inside the pot, the pebbles settled down and water level came up. And it drank, the crow drank the water and flew away happily. ಖುಷಿಯಾಗೋಯ್ತು. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? This is a story. This already you have heard, you have listened, and you have read the story in the previous classes. The same story is repeated here to explain you the down, bottom, outside, inside, and up. Hope you guys familiar with down, bottom, inside, outside, up. Down means ಕೆಳಗಡೆ, up means ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ, bottom means ಪೂರಾ bottom level, ತಳದ level ಅಲ್ಲಿ, outside means ಹೊರಗಡೆ, inside means ಒಳಗಡೆ. Alright? These words to get familiar this concepts of inside, outside, up, down, bottom, and this bottom and the top means up. If to clear this concept, this story is been narrated here. Okay? Look at the words in the pink. Do you know the meaning of these words? Let's recall these and more such words. Okay? We'll do some activities here based on up, down, inside, outside. Okay? Right? Will be bottom, big, small, heavy, more, less, likewise. So here are some concepts. This is called bigger and smaller. Bigger and smaller. You guys are familiar with this bigger and smaller. Okay? See, big means ದೊಡ್ಡದು, small means ಸಣ್ಣದು. The same thing. Alright? See here. Bigger and smaller. This is bigger one. Write B for bigger and S for smaller. Write B for bigger and S for smaller one has been done for you. So what you have to do is write B for bigger things, S for smaller things. Okay? Will we do? Alright. So this is a bigger here, write B. This is a smaller here, write yes. This is a bigger here, cat is bigger, butterfly is smaller. Ant is smaller here, and the cow is bigger. Big and small, bigger and smaller. So look at your things around and inside your house. Compare the things, which is bigger, which is smaller. You need two objects to compare. One is bigger one and one is smaller one. Just identify the bigger things and smaller things and do this activity at your home. Okay, alright. This is heavier and lighter. Heavy means ವಜ್ಜಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು. Lighter means ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹೌಳಗಂತಾರಲ್ಲ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ವೇಟ್ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಇರೋದು. ವೇಟ್ ಪೂರ್ತಿ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಇರೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಲೈಟರ್ ಅಂತಾರೆ. Weight, comparing weights. Okay, the comparing things by size is bigger and smaller, and here comparing the things with its weight. Heavy and light. Write H for heavier and L for lighter. One has been done for you. One has been done for you. This is called heavy and this figure is light. Okay? Got it? Got the idea? So which one is heavy and which one is light here? This is light and this is heavy. The small book is lighter, large book is heavier. Sorry. Okay. This is heavy. Got the point? Okay. Next, more or less. Comparing the numbers using the things. Okay. So more or less. For example, you are having 5 chocolates, whereas your brother or sister are having 2 chocolates. Who is having more? Of course you. Because you are having 5 chocolates, whereas your brother or sister is having only 2 chocolates. Means you are having more. See, I have 10 pencils with me, whereas you are having only 3 pencils with you. And who is having more? Of course it's me. I'm having 10 pencils, whereas you are having only 3. Only 3 means I am having more than you. More pencil than you. Alright? Whereas when you are compared, you are having 5 chocolates and your brother or sister is having only 2 chocolates. Means here, in this case, you are having more chocolate than your brother or sister. Likewise, some things are given here. You need to count and think and write M for more and L for less. Who is having less and more? See, look at the bananas. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 bananas. Here 1, 2, 3. Only 3 bananas. 4 bananas and 3 bananas. Here, check out this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whereas here, only 2. In which group it is more? Of course it is 5. This is more and this is less. Okay? So check out. Count down this group, only 1. Here, whereas in this group, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is less and this is more. Okay? and compare these two things, 1 and 2. This is less and this is more. Less and more. Okay? This is less and these are more. Okay? Got it? Hope you are clear this concept. So here in this, we have taller and shorter. Taller means comparing two things which is tall and which is short. Okay? Here, the things which are straight, which are standing straight, standing posture. We need to compare the two things which are standing posture, means tall and wide, like that you used to say, right? Okay? This is taller and this is shorter. Write T for taller, S for shorter. One has been done for you. This is taller, Udda. Height is comparing heights. Which is short? This is short and this is tall. Shall we compare? Okay. Two trees. This is tall and this is short. Tall, short. This is tall and this is short. You compare with your dad. You stand in front of, besides him and compare who is tall and who is short. Of course, your father is taller and you are shorter. Okay? Alright. When you want to compare the length, when you want to compare, that is height, tall and short. When the same thing, when you want to compare the length, we have longer and shorter. Udda mattu kirda antaralla. That is called longer and shorter. Longer and shorter. Write L for longer and S for shorter. One has been done for you. So this is called longer, Udda. Means the length of this rope is long. Length of this rope is shorter. Longer, shorter. Comparing two things which are in length. Which are length. Means which are laying horizontally. Okay? Two ribbons. This is longer ribbon and this is shorter ribbon. Two snakes. Shorter snakes and longer snake. Okay? And here two scales. Longer scale, shorter scale. Okay? Alright? So this is long. L for long, S for short. L for long, S for short. L for long, S for short. Okay? Do many activity at your home. Compare two things which are laying in and around your house. Okay? Just you have to compare. Which one is bigger, which one is shorter, which one is taller, which one is taller, shorter, which one is longer, which one is shorter, which are more and which are less. Inside, outside, above, below, bottom, up, down, bottom, top, up, down. Up ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ, down ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ, inside ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಳಗಡೆ, outside ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹೊರಗಡೆ. ಹೌದಾ? ಅಪ್ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ, ಸೊ ಡೌನ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ, ಬಾಟಮ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ಗೆ. Alright? This is good. So just you need to compare the things whichever you find in and around your houses, just have the comparison. Do the more activity. It doesn't mean that bookal ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋದಷ್ಟೇ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತೇನಿಲ್ಲ. ಹೌದಾ? This concept you have to understand thoroughly. Okay? Just for your understanding, they have given some examples to know which is longer, which is shorter, which is taller, which is shorter, which is inside, outside, up, down, bottom, top. Okay? Few, many, less, many. Okay? So like this, they have mentioned some examples. Here in the book, we can see only example. Through these examples, we must learn to compare the things. Will you do? Will you do? Right, you are going to do, I am sure. Okay, next is, this is, write this inside and outside. As I told you, inside and outside, I write I for inside, write I for the child who is inside, O for the child who is outside. One has been done for you. Means, as I told you, inside means ಒಳಗಡೆ. Inside means ಒಳಗಡೆ. Inside your house, inside the box, inside the bus, inside the van, inside the bottle. So outside the bottle, outside the house, outside the bus, outside the van, outside the box, like that. Inside, outside. Inside and outside. Alright? So, which is inside? This is inside boy. Inside the child is inside. This child is outside. Whereas this child is outside. O. This child is inside. I. Okay? Okay? Right. See. Next is before and after. Before andre modlu, after andre nantra. Hope you guys are familiar with this. Okay? Before andre modlu. Compare your alphabets. A, B, C. A, B, C. A comes before B. And C comes after B. Alright? See. A, B, C. A, B, C. A comes before B. A, B ಗಿಂತ ಮೊದಲು ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Whereas C comes after B. After. C, B ನಂತರ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Just take 3 numbers. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Here, 1 comes before 2. 2 ಗಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ 1 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. 3 comes after 2. 2 ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ 3 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. That is the concept here. A comes before B. Alphabet A comes before B. B ಗಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ A ಬರುತ್ತೆ. C comes after B. B ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ C ಬರುತ್ತೆ. After ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಂತರ. Before ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮೊದಲು. Okay? Sure. Got it? See. RST. PQRST. In the alphabets, we have 26 alphabets. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. P, Q, R, S, T. Here, R, S, T. T comes after yes. R comes before yes. R comes before yes. R yes ಗಿಂತ ಮೊದಲು ಬರುತ್ತೆ. T comes after yes. Yes ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ T ಬರುತ್ತೆ. That's it. That's it. Okay? Hope you guys understood. This is called before and after. Read and just take your alphabets, write alphabets. Here ABC is written. Next you write D, E, F. Next H, I, J, L, M, N, O, P. Just compare which comes before and which comes after. So when the guys are standing in a queue, who is before and who is after? That activity you can do. Just make a queue. Check out who is before and who is after. Alright? Okay? Alright. Next is top and bottom. Top and bottom. ಟಾಪ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ವಾಟ್? ಫುಲ್ ಟಾಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಟ್ರೀ ಟಾಪ್, ಪೆನ್ಸಿಲ್ ಟಾಪ್, ಬಾಟಲ್ ಟಾಪ್. ಓಕೆ, ಹೌಸ್ ರೂಫಿಗೆ ಟಾಪ್. ಓಕೆ, ದಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಫ್ಲೋರ್. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಬಾಟಮ್. ರೂಫ್ ಇಸ್ ಟಾಪ್. ಓಕೆ, ಒಂದು ಯಾವುದೇ ಥಿಂಗದ್ದು ತುದಿ ಏನಂತಿರಲ್ಲ, ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಟಾಪ್. ಅಂಡ್ ಅದರದ್ದು ಬುಡ ಏನಿರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ದಟ್ಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಬಾಟಮ್. That's called bottom. Here in this tree, this is called a top and this is called bottom. This is the top and this is the bottom. When you take this pencil, this is called top and this is called bottom. Okay? Andre, ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ begin ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅದು top, ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ bottom end ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, that is called bottom. Birds are sitting on the top of a tree, Birds are, where the birds are sitting? The birds are sitting on the top of a tree, The birds are sitting on the top of the tree. A monkey is sitting at the bottom of the tree. The monkey is sitting at the bottom of the tree. Bottom andre ಕೆಳಗಡೆ, birds ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ. ಹೌದಾ? That's called top and bottom. ಗಿಡದ ಮೇಲೆ ಟಾಪ್ ಏನ್ ಕೂತಿದೆ? ಬರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಕೂತಿವೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮಂಕಿ ಈಸ್ ಸಿಟ್ಟಿಂಗ್ at the bottom of the tree. Birds are sitting on the top of the tree. A monkey is sitting at the bottom of the tree. Okay? See, fill in the blanks by using the words top and bottom. Top ಮತ್ತೆ bottom ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕೆಲವು ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ನ ಫಿಲ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತ. Ants are at the dash of the tree. Where are the ants? Here are the ants. ಇರುವೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ? ಬಾಟಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ. ಇದು ಟಾಪ್, ಇದು ಬಾಟಮ್. Okay guys, see, this is top and this is bottom. Here ants are at the bottom of the tree. Bottom of the tree. There are many birds on the dash of the tree. There are many birds on the top of the tree. Idu top of the tree. This is bottom of the tree. Birds top of the tree. Ants bottom of the tree. That's it. Just you compare take many examples which you see and compare which is top and which is bottom. For example, your brother is on the top of your house, means roof, whereas you are standing below, that is called bottom. Okay, your brother standing on the roof of the house. ಮಾಳಿಗೆ ಏನಂತಿರಲ್ಲ, ಮನೆ ಮಾಳಿಗೆ ಏನಂತಿರಲ್ಲ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಟಾಪ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು. ನೀವು ನಿಂತಿದ್ದಿರ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಫ್ಲೋರ್ ಮೇಲೆ, ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಬಾಟಮ್. ಓಕೆ, ಹೋಪ್ ಯು ಗೈಸ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟುಡ್. So next is above and below. Above and below. Above, below ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಕೆಳಗೆ, above, below. See, which aeroplane is flying above the cloud and which is flying below the cloud? Write A for the above and B for the below. ಕ್ಲೌಡ್ ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ ಯಾವ್ದು ಹಾರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಕ್ಲೌಡ್ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಯಾವ್ದು ಹಾರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ. ವಿಚ್ ಏರೋಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಈಸ್ ಫ್ಲೈಯಿಂಗ್ ಅಬೌವ್ ದ ಕ್ಲೌಡ್? ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಅಬೌವ್ ದ ಕ್ಲೌಡ್. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಬಿಲೋ ದ ಕ್ಲೌಡ್. ಓಕೆ, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಬಿಲೋ ದ ಕ್ಲೌಡ್ and this is above the cloud. Okay, hope you guys are familiar with these concepts. Next is on and under. on and under. See, here is the tea table, teapot. So here this is on and this is under. On and under. On the, see, look at the picture. The cup is on the table and ball is under the table. On the table, under the table. On the table, under the table. On the chair, under the chair. On the basket, under the basket. Likewise, you can compare these pictures. Look at the picture. The cup is on the table and ball is under the table. See here. Write O for on and U for under. This cat is on the sofa, whereas under the sofa, rat. With something, some pictures. This is under and this is cat. This is on and this is under. This is on and this is under. Okay. Next concept is near and far. Near and far. Near andre samipa. Far andre dhura. Okay. For example, which is nearer to your house? Either park or the police station. Park or the bus stand. Which is near to your house? Just compare yourself. Take many objects, many examples. When which boy, either your sister is standing near to you or your brother is standing near to you, just have a compare. You can do the many comparison with yourself. You can do. Okay? Alright. Tick right the girl who is near the slide. This is slide. Tick right mark the girl who is near the slide and cross mark for the girl who is away the slide. This is near the slide and this is away the slide, of course. Okay? This slide ಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಯಾರದಾರ ಇವರದಾರ of course this near ಇದ್ರೆ right mark, far ಇದ್ರೆ cross mark. Okay? Next, tick right mark the tree that is near the bench and cross the tree that is far away from the bench. Bench, near, far. Near and this is far. Near ಇದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? Red mark. Far ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ cross mark. You need to read the instruction first carefully, then try to solve the examples. So let's explore. Tick the correct option. Rohit has a bunch of banana. Samir has a mango. Rohit has more or less fruits than the Samir. Can you answer? Can you? Rohit hatra bunch of banana. Bunch andre ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಒಂದು 1 dozen, half dozen in the bunch of banana. That is called more bananas. Whereas Samir has a mango. Has a mango. A mango means only one mango. Has a mango. One mango. Then who is having more? Rohit having more or less fruit than this Samir? Of course he is having more. Rohit has more fruits than the Samir. Rohit has more fruits than the Samir. Okay? Clear? Sumit is studying in class 1. He is taller or shorter than his father. Of course he is shorter than his father because he is studying in the first standard. Just you compare with your father or mother, height of your father or mother, and tell to your parent who is taller and who is shorter. Sumit is studying. Sumit is studying in class 1. Class 1 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸುಮಿತ್ ಓದ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ. He is taller or shorter than his father? Of course he is shorter than his father. Okay? Right? Next. Aditya is shorter than the Davla. Aditya is shorter than the Davla. And Sahil is shorter than the Aditya. Sahil, Aditya, Davla. Okay? Aditya is shorter. Aditya is shorter than the Davla. Sahil is shorter than the Aditya. Sahil is shorter than the Aditya. Then who is the tallest among these three? Who is the tallest? Of course, Davla. Of course, Davla. She is the tallest among these three. Okay, guys. Can you do this more activities based on this taller, shorter, above, below, under, near, far, big, small? Okay, top, bottom, on, under, inside, outside. Just you compare the things which you see. So these activity doesn't mean that it should stays only for the books. You have to understand these activities, these examples, and compare the things of your own which you see in and around your houses. In and your house, park, wherever you go, just compare which is big, which is small, which is few, which is many. Means less or many. Okay? Inside, outside, above, on, top, bottom, near, far, long, short, tall, short. Okay? Just keep on doing the activity so that you may get familiar with this concept. Otherwise, no. Simply doing the activity which limits to your textbooks is mere waste. These textbooks teaches you and gives you some examples. Okay? Example. Based on this, you have to compare the things which you see in and around your house. Got the idea? When you compare of your own, then only these concepts will be clear. Otherwise, no. Okay? Just take a time, look out the things, compare the two things which is big and which is short, tall, short, long, short, inside, outside, above, below, bottom, top, near, far. Okay? So keep on doing the activities based on these concepts. You are familiar with I hope you are clear the concepts, and just you need to do the activity more of your own. With your brother or sister, you need to have the conversation about these concepts. Okay, guys? Then only you can able to understand thoroughly. Alright, next is value and life skills. As I told you, you need to go to English, EVS, Maths. After completion of any lesson, we have learned some values and life skills. Okay? So here they have given respect for others. Rajiv and Sneha are your classmates. Rajiv and Sneha are your classmates. Rajiv is taller than Sneha. So he makes fun of others. Fun of her often. So he makes fun of her often. Sneha feels very bad. What you tell to them? Okay? See, someone will be taller, someone will be shorter, someone will be sharper, someone will be dull in studies, someone will look smarter, someone will be ugly. Okay? So you shouldn't tease anyone because they feel bad. Due to that act. So you shouldn't tease anyone. Someone is richer, someone is poorer, someone looks very healthy, someone looks very lean. So we shouldn't do this kind of act. Okay, they feel bad. Someone will get hurt for that act. So we shouldn't make fun of others. From this, you can learn some values and skills. You need to tell to them. That's it. And if you want to do a math lab activity, and this is your math lab activity, let's do. The aim of this activity is to compare various objects and find out which object is heavier and which object is heavier. Take the material required, a small pebble, a cricket ball, a balloon, or a sheet of paper, a pencil box, and feather. Activity: collect the objects that are listed above. You can also collect some more objects as per your choice. Now place all these objects on the table. Call the student one by one. Ask her or him pick up any two objects from the table and say which is heavier and which is lighter. So now here in this activity we need to choose only heavier thing. Okay, because there are no classes, you are not coming to the school, just you have to do this activity with your brother or sister, with your parents. Just collect any things which are available at your house and just say that which is heavier and which is lighter. Take a pencil box, compare the pencil box is heavier than the pencil. Take a small book, take a big book, compare the big book heavier than the small book. So like this you can make your own activities at your home. Okay, so I am telling you again and again, just focusing on the textbook you can clear the concept. When you do more activities at your home, that will clears your concepts, makes you thorough. Okay, in this workbook we have some activities. In this activity I'm not going to help you and explain. Watch the video and make thorough yourself. You clear all the concepts and try to solve this. So here write H for heavier and L for lighter. Just have the compare this group and compare this group. And here take the taller and shorter. Which is taller and which is shorter, you need to compare and solve. Write M for more and L for less. Take these groups and you need to compare in which group it is more and in which group it is less. Write M for many, L for less. And this is long and short. Take the longer object. Only you need to take the longer object. Okay, you need to take the shorter objects here in this. Next, before and after. Which comes before and which comes after. That activity you need to do. Write O for on and U for under. Which is on and which is under. And take the odd one out. See here, write the odd one out. Here, dog or puppy, parrot, these two are domestic and this is wild. You need to take this odd one out. Okay, so do these activities. This is mathematics pre-number concept. Solve these worksheets. Okay, if you find any doubts, give me a call. Hope you have understood this concept thoroughly, and if you find any doubts, just give me a call. Alright? Any doubts? Just watch this video again and again. Okay? clear your concepts, follow your textbook, do the activity at the textbook, and after that you do the activity in this workbook. Okay guys, if you find any difficulty in solving or any difficulty in understanding, just give me a call so that I can clear your doubts. Okay, till then, take care, bye bye.